Hello everyone, Phoenix Knight here. Welcome to the channel, and welcome back to the 2009-10 hockey season on the channel. Game 2 of the Western Conference Semifinals between the Chicago Blackhawks and the Anaheim Ducks takes us to the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. We'll take a look at the brackets here. The Blackhawks lead this series 1-0. They are trying to advance with a win today in Game 2. Speaking of advancing, the Atlanta Thrashers did that last night by defeating the Ottawa Senators 2-1 in overtime. In the other series in the West, San Jose leads the Dallas Stars 1-0 in their series, and the New Jersey Devils lead the Islanders by a score of 1-0 in their series. Fans are filing into the Honda Center here for an early Saturday morning game of hockey. We are just about all set, and it actually would be helpful if I grab my drink, so be right back while I do that. Because staying hydrated is something the announcer likes to do. So, we'll bring my play chart in shot. Actually, no, I don't want it in shot. Make sure it's somewhere that I can lay it out. There we are. And we are set to jump right into this game. Face-offs are +2 to Chicago. And yes, I did get my UI fixed in OBS after the problems I was having last night, so we're all set there. Let's get the face-off, +2 to Chicago to start the game. 4 will be a superior right wing. That'll come down to Kane, and we're off to start the first period. Passing E for Kane. That'll be an outside shot for Taze. Taze will try to make a pass. Inside shot for anybody. He will give that right back to Kane. Kane in the slot. That's a 5. Save made by Hiller. That'll go over to Wisniewski. Wisniewski for Anaheim. Possible breakaway. Uh-oh. Right wing if the breakaway penetration rating 3 or more. Perry's a 4. Perry is in alone on Huet. That's a 4. That's a goalie rating on Huet. 6, 8, and 9 are bad numbers. That's a 7. Huet makes the save. He'll freeze it. We'll get a face-off. Arena groans. Ugh. Remember, Anaheim needs this game to get back to Chicago for Game 3 on Monday night. Blackhawks win. They wait for the winner of the Dallas-San Jose series. Face-offs remain +2 to the Blackhawks. That is a 14. That'll be inferior any player. They'll give that to Wisniewski, and we're off once again. Passing D will be an inside shot for Getzlaf. Taze will try to intimidate. Taze will intimidate, take the puck away, but a possible penalty on Taze. 1-12, he is going to get called. That's an 11. Taze gets a little bit close to the line, but the refs let it go, and we will play on. Opponent defense 8. Getzlaf will take the puck away for an outside shot only. Getzlaf from the point. That's a 7. Save made right back over to Taze. Taze, opponent defense 9. Ooh, that's a penalty on Getzlaf. 2, 3. Getzlaf will go off for tripping. Power play of a 7. Checking the left wing. If he's a 2 or more, he's a 3. That'll be an outside shot first for Kane. Kane from the point. That's a 9. That's a goalie rating on Hiller. 8, 9, and 12 are bad numbers. That's a 2. Save made by Hiller. Then we will have an outside shot for the left wing, so that'll be up to Brouwer, also from the point. That's a 4. He'll lose that to any defensive player. The shot will go wide. Then outside shot for Taze. Taze from the point. That's a 7. That'll be a save. And finally, an inside shot for Taze. Taze in the slot now. That's a 6. Save made. That faceoff will come just outside the Anaheim zone as the power play is over. Arena cheers. Yay! Flipping over the faceoff, that'll be over to Seabrook, and we're off and running. Passing F, that'll be an outside shot for Brouwer. Brouwer will... Brouwer's actually going to try to penetrate for an inside shot. He needs a 1-12. That's a 15. He won't get past Wisniewski. Wisniewski will take the puck away. Wisniewski, outside shot only for anybody. He will give that to Perry. Perry from the point. That's a 5. Save made over to Kane, and we've got a forwards line change. Hawks lead the series 1-0. Ducks have no room for error in this one. And that's Hossa with the puck for the Blackhawks. He will lose it over to Blake. Blake passing F. That'll be an outside shot for Koivu. Koivu will try to make a pass. Passing K. That'll be an inside shot right back to Blake. Blake from the slot. That's a 12. That's a goalie rating on Huey. That's a 5. Save made by Huey. That'll go over to Keith. Keith with it for Chicago. Opponent defense 2. Wisniewski will take the puck away for an inside shot. Keith will try to intimidate. Keith will intimidate, take the puck away, but a possible penalty on Keith. 1-15, no penalty. That's a 19, so we are going to have a penalty. Keith going off for tripping. We'll have a defenseman line change, and then a power play of a 16. Once we get the defenseman changed out, we'll check the power play. I know it's a 16, and I think it's looking for all 4-rated defensive players, which I can see we do not have. Nope, so no shots on the power play. Nothing happening for Anaheim. We'll bring that face-off just outside the Chicago zone. Face-offs now are even, actually. That's a 13. That's a visitor left defenseman win. That'll be Hjalmarsson with it for the Blackhawks, and here we go. He will lose that over to Ward. Ward with it now for Anaheim. He'll lose the puck outside shot only for Hjalmarsson. Hjalmarsson will throw that at the net from the point. That's an 8. That's a rebound chance. Defense, any player with a defense rating 2 or more. Blake's a 2. He's got it for Anaheim. Opponent defense 4. Hossa will take the puck away for an inside shot. Ward will try to intimidate. Ward will take the puck away. Ward's got it now for Anaheim. He will lose the puck. Inside shot for anybody. They will give that to Sharp. Koivu will try to intimidate. Koivu will intimidate, take the puck away. Possible penalty on Koivu. That's an 8. No penalty, just in time for a forwards line change. Marchand with it for the Ducks. Opponent defense 1. Madden will take the puck away for an inside shot. Brown is going to risk an intimidation. Brown will intimidate, take the puck away, but a possible penalty on Brown. 1-9, no penalty. That's an 18, so we will have a penalty. Good news for the Ducks, though, is it's a power play 16, and not all of them are 4-rated defensive players, so no shots on the power play. We'll bring that face-off just outside the Ducks zone. Face-offs are +1 to Chicago. And 8 is a superior right wing. That's Bufflin for the Blackhawks, and we're off. Possible breakaway. Uh-oh. Right defenseman. That is Campbell. He's in alone on Hiller. That's an 11. That would be a goal check if the Blackhawks were on the power play, but instead, Hiller will make a great save. He will hold on. We'll get a face-off to the left of Hiller. Face-offs, +1 to Chicago. 13 is an inferior left defenseman. That is Wisniewski with a huge defensive zone draw win for Anaheim. And we're off. Lose the puck, outside shot only for Campbell. Campbell will throw that at the net from the point. That's an 8. That's a rebound chance. Defensive right defenseman Ward will have that for Anaheim. Passing E. He will lose the puck, outside shot from Madden. Madden will try to make a pass. He will lose it over to Marchand. Lose the puck, outside shot only for Bufflin. Bufflin from the point. That's a 5. Save made over to Ward. Ward. Opponent defense 5. Hjalmarsson, that'll be an outside shot for Marchand. Marchand will try to make a pass. He will lose the puck over to Hjalmarsson. Time ticking down here in the first. Outside shot only for anybody. They will give that to Bufflin. Time ticking down here in the first. That's an 8. That's a rebound chance. Wisniewski will have that for Anaheim. Brrr! There's the horn to end the first period. Here in Anaheim, we are scoreless after 1. And we will get set to start the second period of this game. We'll let the Zamboni get things ready for the second period of this game. Fans here are electric at quite an exciting second period, or quite an exciting first period in this game. Anaheim trying to extend their season, Chicago trying to end it. If the Ducks win, Game 3 of this series is on Monday night. Blackhawks win, they wait for the Sharks and the Stars to finish their series. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Take a quick drink. Take a quick hydrate break. And we are all set to start the second period of this game. Goose eggs all around. Faceoffs are +2 to Chicago. On 9 will be a superior left wing. That'll be Brouwer for the Blackhawks. And here we go. Lose the puck. Outside shot only for Wisniewski. Wisniewski from the point. That's an 11. Save made by Huey over to Keith. Keith for the Blackhawks. Opponent defense 6. Wisniewski will take the puck away for an outside shot. He will try to make a pass. He'll lose the puck over to Taze. Taze gets a stick in there. Passing D. That'll be an inside... Actually, Taze, that'll be an inside shot for Kane. Ryan's got to risk an intimidation. But at 7 is enough for Ryan to take the puck away. Ryan for Anaheim. Lose the puck. Outside shot for Taze. Getzlaf will also risk and intimidate. He will intimidate, take the puck away, but a possible penalty on Getzlaf. That's a 16. We will have a penalty. Getzlaf for roughing, but a 16 is checking for 4-rated defensive players, which we do not have. So that'll be no shots on the power play. Another face-off outside the Anaheim zone. Chicago once again can't do anything on the power play. Anaheim trying to protect their season. The face-off will go over to Keith, and we're off. Lose the puck, inside shot for anybody. The Ducks will give that to Getzlaf. Taze will try to intimidate. Taze will intimidate. He'll take the puck away. Taze for the Blackhawks. Looking at opponent defense 10, that's going to be another penalty on the Ducks. Getzlaf off for elbowing. We'll have a forwards line change, and then we'll see what kind of power play the Blackhawks are looking at. A couple of bad penalties here early in the second period could doom Anaheim. That's an 18, checking for 2 or more 4-rated defensive players, which we do not have. That'll start off by being an outside shot for Seabrook. Seabrook from the point. That's a 4. That'll be a save. Then an outside shot for Sharp. That's a 5. That's another save. Then an outside shot for Hossa. Marian Hossa with it, an 11. That'll be a save and an inside shot for anybody. They will give that to... They're going to give that one to Sharp. That's a 12. Save made, and the Ducks get out of another one. Arena cheers. Yay! Face-offs now are even. That's a 7. That'll come down to the home left wing. That's over to Blake. And we're off once again. Passing E. That'll be an outside shot for Solani. Solani will try to make a pass. He will lose the puck over to Versteeg. Versteeg with it for Chicago. Opponent defense 8. Solani will take the puck away. Outside shot only. Solani will throw that at the net from the point. That's a 9. That's a goalie rating on Huey. That's a 12. Save made by Huey. He'll give that over to Keith. Keith for Chicago. Inside shot for anybody. They will give that to Versteeg. Solani will try to intimidate. Solani will take the puck away and will have a defenseman line change. Solani with it now for Anaheim. Opponent defense 5. That'll be an outside shot for Koivu. Koivu will try to make a pass. He will lose the puck. Sharp with control of that for Chicago. Outside shot only for anybody. He will give that to Hossa for an outside shot. Hossa from the point. That's a 3. Save made by Hiller up to Solani. Solani looking at opponent defense 6. That'll be an outside shot for Blake. Blake will try to make a pass. He will lose the puck. Hjalmarsson with control of that for Chicago. Lose the puck. Possible breakaway. Uh-oh. Right defenseman at the breakaway penetration rating 2 or more. Ward is a 1. Hjalmarsson will get that puck right back. Hjalmarsson for Chicago. Opponent defense 5. That'll be an outside shot for Hossa. Hossa will try to make a pass. Passing L. That'll be an inside shot for anybody. He will give that to Sharp for an inside shot. Sharp in the slot. 10. Save made over to Blake, and we've got a forwards line change if I can ever get a nail under the card. And I just heard the timer for my chicken go off, so hopefully we can get to a stoppage of play, and then I can go get that out of the oven. Bolesky with it for Anaheim. Lose the puck, possible breakaway. Uh-oh. Right defenseman at the breakaway penetration rating is 4. It is not. Wisnowski will have control of that. Passing D. That'll be an inside shot for Marchand. Madden will try to intimidate. Madden will intimidate. He'll take the puck away. Madden for Chicago. Passing E. He'll lose the puck. Outside shot for Brown. Brown will try to make a pass. Passing L. He will lose the puck over to Hjalmarsson. Hjalmarsson for the Blackhawks. Opponent defense 7. Ward will take the puck away. Outside shot only. Ward. A Snake Eyes is a goal on a 1-8. And no! Huey will make a great save. He will hold on. We'll get the face-off. That'll come once the oven is done beeping because I'm going to wait for that to go off. So we'll take a small break while we wait for that. Right on cue. I will be right back. Almost like I set it up that way, right? Anyway, face-offs now are back to being +1 to Chicago. We've got an offensive zone draw for the Ducks. A 4 will go to the superior right wing. That's Bufflin, and we're off once again. Passing F. He will lose the puck. Outside shot for Brown. Brown will try to make a pass. Passing J. He'll lose it right back to Bufflin. Bufflin for the Blackhawks. Lose the puck. Outside shot only for Marchand. 7. Save made right back to Bufflin. Bufflin a puck magnet today. Possible breakaway. Uh-oh. Right wing, or the center of the breakaway penetration rating is 4. Neither one is, so Marchand will have that for the Ducks. Passing E. That he'll lose the puck. Outside shot for Bufflin. Bufflin will try to make a pass. That's an inside shot for Ladd. Ladd from the slot. That's a 12. Save made by Hiller. That'll come down to Wisnowski. Wisnowski will lose the puck. Outside shot only for Ladd. Ladd will throw that at the net. 9 is a goalie rating on Hiller. That's a 2. Save made and a possible breakaway coming out of that. 1-13, we have a breakaway. That's a 19, so no. That will go over to... So actually, that'll get frozen for a face-off. We'll take that face-off to the left of Hiller. Faceoffs remain +1 to Chicago. That's a 13. That's going to be Wisnowski for Anaheim. Time ticking down here. Lose the puck. Outside shot only for Bufflin. Time ticking down here in the third. That's an 8. That's a rebound chance. Offense, any player with an offense rating 4. Bufflin will follow his own rebound into the net. That's a 12. Save made over to Bolesky. Brrr! There's the horn to end the second period of this game. And after 2, we remain scoreless here at the Honda Center. We may be looking for the first goal of the game to win it in overtime at the rate we're going. But later today, I haven't decided if it's going to be before or after Mystical Munchies. Probably before, if I'm being honest. We'll be moving over to the Eastern Conference and the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey for Game 2 of the series between the New York Islanders and the New Jersey Devils. The Devils lead that series 1-0. The Islanders trying to get the series back to Long Island and the Nassau Coliseum for Game 3 of that series. The Blackhawks here trying to advance to the Western Conference Finals. Anaheim trying to prolong their season. Okay. Just going to bring the puck back to center ice, even though we don't need it there just yet. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, going to take a quick hydrate break, check on my phone, and then we'll be set for the third period of this game. Okay. Looks like we are all good to go there. I'll just make sure that catches charge, which it just did. So we are all set to start the third period of this game. Faceoffs are now +2 to Chicago. A 19, though, will be an inferior left wing win. That'll be down to Ryan, and we're off and running. Opponent defense 2. Kane will take the puck away for an outside shot. Kane will try to make a pass. Inside shot for Tays. Tays in the slot. That's a 7. That's a goalie rating on Hiller. Both goalies have been spectacular. 7 is a rebound chance. Offense, any player. I don't play with injuries, so that'll be Kane with a rebound shot. That's an 8. That's another rebound. Offensive right wing, if offense rating 3 or more. Kane will follow his own rebound to the net. That's a 7. That's a goalie rating on Hiller. That's an 11. Save made by Hiller and over to Niedermeyer. Arena cheers. Yay! Opponent defense 5. Seabrook will take the puck away for an outside shot. Seabrook will try to make a pass. Passing K. That'll be an inside shot for Taze. Taze holds the zone. 9. Save made over to Wisniewski. Wisniewski for Anaheim. Opponent defense 3. Keith will take the puck away for an inside shot. Wisniewski will try to intimidate. Wisniewski will take the puck away. Wisniewski for Anaheim. Inside shot for anybody. They'll give that to Perry. Brower will try to intimidate. Brower will take the puck away. Brower for the Blackhawks. Passing F. That'll be an outside shot for Taze. Taze will try to make a pass. He will lose the puck over to Ryan. Ryan for the Ducks. Possible breakaway. Uh-oh. Left D, if the breakaway penetration rating is 4, Niedermeyer's a 3, Seabrook will have it. Seabrook for Chicago. Inside shot for anybody. They will give that to Keith. Wisniewski will try to intimidate. Wisniewski will take the puck away. Wisniewski for Anaheim. Passing E. That'll be an outside shot for Perry. Perry will try to make a pass. He will lose the puck over to Kane. Kane with it for the Blackhawks. Opponent defense 9. That is a penalty on Ryan. A tripping call. 1, 2, 3. Fans don't like the call here, but by the letter of the law, it is tripping, so the Blackhawks have a huge power play coming up. And I just heard something on... Okay. I got memories chiming in on me from OneDrive. Normally I remember to mute my speaker at my desktop, but I guess I didn't today. Power play is going to be a 7. Checking the left wing. If he's a 2 or more, he is. That'll be an outside shot first for Hossa from the point. That's a 6. That'll be a save. Then an outside shot for Versteeg. That's a 5. That's another save. Then an outside shot for Sharp. Snake Eyes is a goal on a 1-9. And no! Hiller makes a great save on the play. And then an inside shot for Sharp. Sharp in the slot with this one. That's a 12. That's another save. And Hiller keeping this game at goose eggs. Arena cheers. Yay! Faceoffs are now even. That's a 3. That'll come down to Blake, and we're off and running. He will lose that over to Hossa. Hossa with it for Chicago. Passing D will be an inside shot for Versteeg. Solani will try to intimidate. Solani will fail to intimidate. We'll check the penalty on Solani after the inside shot for Versteeg. 11 has a goalie rating on Hiller. That's an 8. Score! Chris Versteeg gives the Blackhawks the first goal of the game and a 1-0 lead. The penalty on Solani will get waved off. Arena barfs. Bleh. We'll flip over a couple cards to get assists. Any player 8, no. Left wing is who scored. Center, that'll be from Sharp. And Seabrook. That is a huge goal for the Blackhawks. As the Blackhawks now have a 1-0 lead here in the third period of Game 2. Faceoffs are back to being even as we come back to center ice. That's a 10. That'll move up to Solani, who had the delayed call waved off, and we're off once again. Opponent defense 8. Versteeg will take the puck away for an outside shot. Versteeg from the point. That's a 4. Save made. Right back over to Solani, and we'll have a defenseman line change. Ducks need to score here to save their season. Outside shot only for anybody. They will give that to Blake. Blake gains the zone, throws it at the net. That's a 12. That would be a goalie rating if the Ducks were on the power play. Instead, Huet will eat that one. We'll get a face-off to the right of Huet. Another big draw for the Ducks here. Every face-off's pretty big, actually. That's a 5 on an even face-off. That'll come over to Wisniewski, and we're off once again. Lose the puck. Outside shot only for Sharp. Sharp from the point. That's a 7. Save made over to Koivu. Koivu for the Ducks. Passing E. That'll be an outside shot for Blake. Blake's going to throw that at the net. They can't be picky right now. 4 is a save made over to Campbell. Campbell, opponent defense 3. Wisnowski will be an inside shot for Sharp. Koivu will try to intimidate. Koivu will intimidate. He'll take the puck away. Koivu lose the puck. Outside shot only for Hossa. Hossa from the point. That's a 5. Save made over to Blake. We've got a forwards line change, and the Anaheim Ducks are running out of time. Bolesky with it now for Anaheim. Opponent defense 1. Bufflin will take the puck away for an outside shot. Bufflin will try to make a pass. Inside shot for Ladd. Ladd in the slot. That's a 3. That is a goal on a 1-11. And score! Andrew Ladd puts the Blackhawks up 2-0. Arena groans. Ugh. That'll be from Bufflin. And we'll flip over another card to get an assist. 1 assist only, never mind. So the Blackhawks now have a 2-0 lead here late in the third. Anaheim needs to put something together pronto. +1 to Chicago on faceoffs. That's a 16. That'll help Anaheim's cause, as that'll go up to Brown. The Ducks are also going to go to 3 offense, so let's get this play on the road. Possible breakaway, uh-oh. Center, if the breakaway penetration rating is 4, Marchand's a 2. Madden will have control of that for the Blackhawks. He will lose that over to Marchand. Marchand. Looking at opponent defense 7. Madden will take the puck away for an outside shot only. Madden. That's a 7. Save made right back to Marchand. Marchand. Opponent defense 5. That'll be an outside shot for Bolesky. Bolesky will throw that at the net. The Ducks can't be picky. 5 is a save up to Hjalmarsson. Hjalmarsson with it for the Blackhawks. Opponent defense 1. Ward will take the puck away for an inside shot. Ladd will try to intimidate. Ladd will intimidate barely, but he'll take the puck away. Ladd may have gotten the dagger goal here for the Ducks, or for the Blackhawks. Passing E. That'll be an outside shot for Bufflin. Bufflin will try to make a pass. He will lose the puck. Bolesky with control of it. Bolesky, possible breakaway. Oh boy. Lefty, if the breakaway penetration rating is 3. Wisnowski is a 3. He's in alone. That's a 7. He will lose that over to Bufflin. Bufflin for the Blackhawks. Lose the puck. Outside shot only for Brown. Brown at the point. 6. He will lose that right back to Bufflin. Bufflin. Lose the puck. Outside shot only for the right defenseman. That is Ward. Time ticking down here. 7. We'll lose that over to Madden. Brrr. There's the horn. That signifies the end of both Game 2 of this series and the Ducks season, as the Chicago Blackhawks get 2 in the third to eliminate the Anaheim Ducks by a final score of 2-0. And they will win the series by the same margin. Arena barfs. Bleh. And we'll see the handshake line go out for both teams on a great series. But the Blackhawks win this series by the same score that they win Game 2. So the Blackhawks move on to the Western Conference Final. They will wait for the winner of the Dallas Stars San Jose Sharks series, which we may get this weekend yet. Stay tuned to the channel for that. Still got a lot of great content coming up on the channel. Later this afternoon, we will be at Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. I keep wanting to say Rutherford. That was my actual destination when I went out to Jersey in 2009, but I flew into Newark. So we will be at the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey, where the New York Islanders will be trying to save their season against the New Jersey Devils. Later today as well, Mystical Munchies will continue out of the official Elder Scrolls cookbook as we make the side garlic bread. Sunday morning, the fall campaign will continue in B-17 Flying Fortress Leader by DVG. And Wednesday, we'll have a new hockey debut on the channel as we play Hockey Blast by Play Games. Thank you for watching the video. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn on notifications to get my content. Be well, stay safe, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and I'll be back with more videos in the future. Until then, take care, everyone. The Chicago Blackhawks eliminate the Anaheim Ducks from the Western Conference playoffs with a final score of 2-0 in Game 2, taking the series by the same margin. Once again, take care, and I will see you guys later today.